Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to GTA Froze, and today I'll be telling you how to play GTA RP. Let's get into the video. So obviously, first things first, you have to own GTA 5, which for a lot of people isn't actually that hard, seeing as how Epic Games gave it away for literally free. So yeah, just download GTA 5 after you purchase it, or find it in your game libraries, and give that boy a launch to make sure all the prerequisites are met, and let's get into the next step. Now, the next thing you're going to need is very, very big. It's FiveM, and FiveM is essentially the application that makes GTA RP different from GTA 5. It's the whole bread and butter of RP and everything that goes around it. And if you're wondering where to get that, you can look up FiveM on Google, and you'll immediately see FiveM.net. If you're an internet savvy man like myself, you can do the advanced tactic of clicking on the search bar at the top of the page and typing in FiveM.net, and it'll take you right to it. I know people still don't know that's how that works. Absolutely crazy. We're in 2021, and yeah, okay, let's keep going. So as you'll notice when you launch FiveM, you're going to see a ton, and I mean a ton of servers. And the interesting thing about these is if you've ever played any other type of game with multiple servers, you'll know that even though a lot of the servers have the same game type, like zombie, survival, RP, all that kind of stuff, you're going to see different assets. Now, assets are things that you download to the game to be able to see or do certain things, maybe special cars, jobs, scripts, like a lot of those fancy emotes you see people do in RP. Obviously, you can't do that in GTA 5. You can only point, and that's pretty much it. You have to download all these scripts, assets, and everything else in order to actually, interact with people. And the thing is, you don't really have to do that much work unless you run into a problem. Because when you join a server, you'll immediately put into a loading screen. So if you join a server and you're like, dang, this is taking forever. One, remember, you're playing GTA 5, so expect to send your 4 kids to college and see them graduate before you get into a server anyways. And two, well, you're downloading all the assets, and that can depend on your internet speed. Now, if you're like a boomer like me and you play Dark RP on Gary's Mod, you'll have the unfortunate reality that, well, a lot of servers actually have their downloads throttled, which means you may be downloading 500 megabytes for an hour, even if you have gigabit download. Yeah, speaking from experience, I hate it. It makes me sad. It reminds me of dark times, and I don't want to talk about it. But let's talk about it anyways, because if you're having issues downloading things, you're going to need to do a couple things. You're going to need to go ahead and disable your antivirus for FiveM. Now, trust me, guys, I'm going to go ahead and assure you that hundreds of thousands of players are not getting any viruses from FiveM. Now, that's not to say you couldn't join a shady server with some kind of wacko asset. I wouldn't put it past people nowadays. So be on the lookout and only join servers that look legit and, the ones that are safe and not full of, hey, click here for free $1 million in real life. Don't click on those. The next thing you're going to want to do once you have all that done, which is kind of like an intermediary, is pick a server to stick with. Now, when I say pick a server, there's a lot of differences. A lot of servers have different money rates, have free VIP, have paid VIP, are whitelisted. And whitelist basically means you have to fill out an application to get in. Yeah, they take it pretty seriously. Or they're just different game modes altogether. My recommendation to you as a starting out RPer is probably start a little smaller. And you're going to want to just go ahead and live like an honest life. Because honestly, the criminal stuff is a big pain. I know you see all these streamers do it every day, but trust me, that's a lot of setup. Plus, they're paying on a custom server anyways. So you really don't need to worry about doing all the criminal stuff immediately. Just pick a server, make a character, load in, and go and get one of the game's jobs. Earn a little bit of money, and then go from there. Meet new people, interact with people. RP. Duh. And after you finish all that basic RP things, you're gonna want to make a character. And I know I just said make a character. You want to make a permanent character you want to stick with. Think of it as like your main in something like League of Legends or Warzone as an operator or whatever you want to just put in your head. But your main is going to be the character you base all your things off of. Like I said, whitelisted servers require you to have a sort of application, and a lot of those whitelist server applications ask you about your previous RP experience, and you'll be surprised how well word can travel. You can literally be known across servers if you're good enough at RP and well known enough and causing enough commotion. So you're going to want to make sure you have this dedicated character you can follow. It just makes all the questions easier on the RP applications. You don't obviously need one, but it definitely helps. And anybody who's going to tell you otherwise is just like an RP elitist who probably should just get off the game and go outside and look at the sun. Or don't look at the sun to go blind, actually. Just go outside and smell the grass. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Catch you next time. Goodbye.